Hi everyone, I hope we're live. Remember to smash that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the show at any point, and share it with your friends, and I hope we all have a great time. As you can tell, I'm just filling in while someone is coming along. Here she is.
Making a coffee.
Thank goodness. And while I'm here, I'm going to say hello to Mom Henderson. Mwah. And to, I do think vision. To Auntie Chris.
Auntie Chris here?
And to Auntie Judy. And now I'll go back to my rightful place.
Is Auntie Chris feeling better is the question?
I don't know, because I had to stand here and act like a clown while I was waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Well, we hope you're feeling better. And apparently, well, Auntie Judy alerted me to this, that America might have had a time change at some point. So I'm sorry if we are an hour early or an hour late, because we didn't know, to be honest. I'm just preparing the Filo Pastry, but the chicken flour version, because this is savory. And for me, like whenever I can incorporate chicken flour, CK chicken flour into a dish, it's going to be savory, and I'm going to, reduce the carbs. So, however, I don't use CK chicken flour for sweet dishes, and but yeah, savory is the best. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I finally will need 2/3 cup of warm water. Oh, and the other thing I've done is I've added a teaspoon of baking powder. I just want to see if it fluffs up, right? Begging your pardon, I need warm water.
It takes a while.
Gee.
Mingle amongst yourselves, people.
What is going on?
So I do a roll call.
Yes, please.
Alright, so we have Auntie Judy, Auntie Chris, and Mom H is here. Susan, aka Cajun Dagos.
Hello.
Deborah Bemmer.
Hello.
Lackey is here.
Yay. How
Says
are
maybe
you?
Chris is trying to get out of the doghouse.
Well, I have put all kinds of protection stuff to keep him in that doghouse.
It's quite comfortable actually. Normally the dog just says to me, is this just an overnighter, or are you here for the week? We have a new name in the chat, Yasser Merovan.
Hello, welcome.
Apologies if I butchered that, but that's my thing. You'll get to know that if you hang around for a bit. Auntie Kathy is here.
Hello, Auntie Kathy, how are you?
Angie Hostapler.
Hello, Angie.
Marianne.
Hello. Mwah. How's Carnival going?
Danny Mizrahi, who I think would like us to know him as Uncle Danny.
Oh, yes. No problem.
That's very good actually, because we've got two Dannys. So
Yes.
yeah, Danny can be Uncle Danny. Speaking of which, where is my sister from another mister?
So, I don't know if I'm able to share this, but Danielle has a very good reason for not attending the live shows. I don't want to talk about her personal life, if that's okay with you guys, but I know that she will be back ASAP. And yeah, she is an avid supporter and part of the Cook with Mal family. So please keep her in your thoughts. And for everyone else who is not feeling well, we wish you well and hope you get better real soon. Anyway.
Alright, so Ruth, aka Keto Mama's here. Michelle Lukowski is looking forward to the live. Becky Nelson is here. Hello Becky.
Hello.
Now,
My
I read
lady.
somewhere in the comments she said to call her pink Becky or pink lady.
No, her favorite color is pink.
Is pink?
Yes, and Becky Nelson and I have had various discussions of pink, because I like pink too. It is one of my favorite colors, but it's not the most favorite, right? So whenever I change the background to yellow, I make Becky Nelson very happy. So thank you.
Let's see. Ursula Dozier is here.
Hello, Ursula. How are you?
Hey guys, so great to catch you live. And Marianne had a bit of a slip up today, but was celebrating a friend's birthday. For the most part, carnivore is fine.
Good. Awesome. Okay. So today, you might have seen the description box or my message on Facebook. We're going to combine the viral upside down cooking with keto, because I actually haven't seen anybody do it keto style, right? And basically, I think it's because they might not have a pastry on hand. I'm sure you could even use fatty dough if you so wished. But, a lot of us are sick of fatty dough.
For those of us who are not so intelligent, do you have to be upside down when you're cooking, or you put the ingredients in back to front or something?
I think, judging by the thumbnail, Chris has chosen the first option. We have to be upside down when we cook.
You said, your instructions were, because I asked you what to do for thumbnail, and you said, we're doing upside down cooking. Now that tells me nothing.
Doesn't it?
It tells me that you would be upside down, and I was looking forward to this just like everyone else.
So I'm just grabbing some baking paper to roll out my pastry. But yeah, let's leave him to think that, shall we?
Oh, great. And with the blind leading the blind?
No,
that would be if I was doing something.
It's just you being blind, unfortunately.
That's great.
Okay.
There's the thing is a stupid question, except when I ask it.
Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen this method of cooking, you do everything back to front, which means that the last thing that you would add to your dish is the pastry. The first thing would be the filling. I know, it's opposite ways, right?
Oh, so you can tell everyone else, it's not me.
I've added too much water to my pastry, so I'm just going to add some bamboo fiber because that fixes it. And then I will add my dough. Very nice. It's a very satisfying sound. Can you hear this? I know I'm crazy.
There's something wrong with you. Susan says that her favourite colour is pink too.
Ah.
Becky says, yes, my handle for YouTube is Pink Lady 54, but apparently hasn't made it down under yet.
We've seen your handle.
Well, Becky says that makes me feel so calm and happy. Everything in my home and most of my wardrobe is pink.
It's such a great color. I mean, how could you feel like it's an uplifting, fun color, isn't it? So I can certainly see why you like it so much. Anyway.
My South Australian sister has arrived.
Yay.
Says, I'm late, but never fear, Shelley is here. Finally. Haha. Yes, noted that you were late, Michelle. Please don't let it happen again. Hi, Mel and Chris, and everyone. How is everyone?
Oh, we're doing so good. Right.
Ruth says, Mel, you look marvellous tonight.
Oh, thank you so much, Ruth.
Lucky says, Mel's evil laugh. Wonder who she is thinking about as she smacked that dough.
It's hilarious. I will try to contain. Before I used to apologize about my laugh, but I've gotten so comfortable with you guys that I don't anymore. To laugh elegantly, but then, it kind of takes the whole purpose of it away.
I'm glad I have witnesses just to see what I'm dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Becky says, remember everyone to give thumbs up and moolah if you still have any this late in the month. LOL.
Yes, that's true. Ugh. Budgeting, money, all of that stuff, fun stuff. I often wonder what the world would be like without currency. Would be nice, but Okay, very simple. Like so, you know what? With the puff pastry, even non-keto puff pastry, is way more intricate to make than Filo, I found. And it's the same with my recipe. I try to keep both those recipes as close to the original as possible. So like like today, you would use puff pastry, right, for, say your open tart or whatever. But I thought, no, let me see if this puff pastry will puff up with a teaspoon of baking powder. So that's going to be another test that we are going to do. All right.
Ooh. Wow. What is going on?
Right. Would you like to share?
Yes, I will. Just a couple of comments quickly. Shelley, who I'm going to call her Shelley now because I like that better than, not better than Michelle, but it's more fun.
Yes.
Shelley says, sorry Chris, got no notification for the live.
That's awful.
What a poor excuse. Becky says, Babu, thank you for giving the rest of us a good laugh. Lucky says, always have a help, Becky. Chef is here.
Hello, Chef.
Thumbs up for
Hi, Chef.
my bro. How's it going, man? And this is what I was saying, ooh for. Marianne has dropped us a massive super thanks.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Marianne.
Thank you, Marianne.
Thank you.
And Morris John has dropped us a super chat, I think it is. A big one, says, thank you for all that you do for us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Morris. That's a new name. Haven't seen that before.
Yes.
But welcome.
Welcome, yes.
Thank you for your support.
Interact and chat.
Auntie Chris says, oh, okay, like the method for an upside down pineapple cake. Thank you, Chris, for asking.
Yes, but I mean, Auntie, I was going to explain anyway. So you'll see that they make it look really easy, right? I know my videos look easy. The recipes I do look easy, but I don't want to. I cut out like mixing and I cut out cutting vegetables or meat just to save you time because like it's basic, right? So I've folded my baking paper into 4 pieces and I've also cut my pastry into 4 pieces. Now, here's the thing. I hope you can see, can they see my little cookie sheet or baking tray?
Yes.
Can they see it nicely? Okay, so.
Well, it's at the very bottom of the frame.
And I won't be able to yes, if you could maybe put a book under there so it can focus.
We're going, if you pull it back towards you a little bit, the whole sheet.
Back towards me?
Yep.
Apologies, people.
There we go.
Right, so you're going to work as if you're creating your tarts within each piece here. So for starters, I'm going to do a dash of olive oil on each of them. Right. And then I want to add some fresh herbs in. By the way, these are awesome if you want to if you want to keep your fresh herbs, fresh for longer. I've been testing these out for about 2 weeks now. They're really good. So, and then I'll just show you how it works.
I do it over the tray.
Over the tray. I just need to open it first. Okay, so this part comes off, and then here is where you would fill a bit of water in, and you'll see that the roots of my fresh herbs are fully hydrated. So it's really good. Anyway, I'm really glad that leaf fell there because I'm just going to leave it. So this is basil leaves, and you know that with basil leaves, it goes really well with tomato or tomato. Oh, I forgot. I better turn my leaves the other way around because this is what, if you can imagine looking at your tarts from upside down, that's what it's going to show first. So let's keep going. All right.
I just saw a comment pop up from Chef saying, yeah, make Chris work for it. Shut up, Chef.
Okay, so this is just a little bit of parsley flakes, adding a bit of more fiber. This must be, if you've never seen this, it must be so strange to you, but I promise it's going to be really good. And of course, some dried oregano.
Shouldn't that go before that?
Upside down cookie, love. Stay focused.
Yeah, but the herbs normally the last thing. Hey, another thing to talk about cooking.
Here we go.
If I let this go, it's gonna fall over, I think.
Okay, so let's go back to normal because I think it was important for you to see the beginnings of how this upside down cooking goes. And I think for now, to get the full visual of what I'm doing, I'm just building my layers before I put the pastry on. Anyway.
Hold the tray a little bit to you.
To move to me.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
And then it's in, at least it's in shot.
Yes.
I can go the whole thing in and then tilt down if you want to leave it there, but I think...
No, it's all right. It's all right. I think that was important. I've just done cooked shredded chicken. I've got cooked shredded chicken from Costco. It's really good when you want to do something quick. So I'm just going to spread my chicken on top of what I have already.
Chef said, hey, my brother and sister. And then awesome, make Chris work now.
Yes.
I thought I saw that flash up.
Yes.
Shelley says, ha ha ha, Chris, but true, poor excuse, I could have set my phone alarm as I often do. Yeah, please do better next week, Shelley.
The Kelly and Kerry are missing, so
yes,
want to let you know that we're thinking of you if you get to watch this later. And yes, there are a few other names of missing from our little group, so that's all right.
Lucky says we're getting special effects too, yay.
Special effects, you know, you moving the camera, it's so weird watching because you kind of feel like you're falling when they do that. I need scissors, right? Scissors and a knife.
Marianne says, do you have an Amazon link for the herb keeper?
I will add one. I will add one for you. Please can you check about 10 minutes after the live show finishes because I'll do it then. What are these? These are also from Costco. Ripened cherry tomatoes. I'm just going to add, it's going to be less than 1 tomato per pastry or per slice. So, I feel like we can add this.
Bruce says we need smell-o-vision.
Definitely. It's going to be, I was just imagining Italian kind of vibes, you know, flavors in this dish. So I cannot wait.
Becky, who I'm actually going to call Auntie Becky from now on.
Good.
Because, yeah, I think...
so this is Becky, not Becky Nelson.
This is Becky Nelson.
Okay.
Who is now officially rubber stamped as Auntie Becky.
Nice.
Says, I agree, Ruth. Chris, get your tech genius working on it. I will try. If I can invent smell-o-vision, we'll all be billionaires. Chef says he loves Costco.
Yes.
Oh, Penny Dixon is here and says, I'm late to the party.
Hello, Penny. So nice to have you. Okay, so I'm going to end up using 2.5 cherry tomatoes. I mean, if we can't make that work, there's something horribly wrong with this picture.
I knew you were going to say
That's
that.
Chris's favorite saying.
I'm going to start charging you a royalty for every time you rip off one of my sayings.
Okay, so let's just move. I just want you to be able to see everything. So I just want to move this out of the way. And then I was thinking, okay, so I've only got olive oil to keep the filling kind of moist. So I was thinking maybe a little bit of diced tomatoes is going to do me quite well. So I thought maybe like a drizzle or a teaspoon of diced tomatoes. Half teaspoon. Let's do half. Let's see how half teaspoon looks.
Nancy Griffith has arrived.
Hello, Nancy. Oh, Nancy, how are you doing?
Hello, Nancy. Well, Nancy says, shoot, I'm at work and just now could get here. You look gorgeous, Mel.
Thank you, Nancy.
And Susan says, Mel always looks gorgeous.
Oh, that's one. Thank you. As you know, we don't always feel so good, do we?
Well, you always look gorgeous to me.
Thank you. You're stuck with me, love.
Yeah, I have to say these things, right?
Yes.
Because I don't... What was it you said on one of the last lives? I don't ever pay you compliments or something?
No, I said no such thing. All right. Let's move that aside. So now, I think it's important for us to zoom in again. I want you to have a look at exactly what I've done. You've seen me just build the, what are they? Savory tarts. You've seen me build the tarts from in an upside down fashion or back to front. So can you zoom in on this, because I would love for you to get the full visual of how this looks. I'm actually so excited, to be honest with you. Oh, we forgot some garlic, didn't we?
Just 1 second.
Drizzle of garlic. This is just a 1/4 teaspoon, but I'm literally just eyeballing it. Oh no, need more than need a full 1/4 teaspoon, I think. And just drip.
Keto Mama Ruth says it will be good with keto or carnivore manicotti.
Manicotti, what's
what
that?
that
Sounds
And
yum.
Chef said perfect answer, Chris. I feel I need the kind of noise,
Yeah.
like Terminator. There we go. We are
All right.
in business.
So you can see olive oil down the bottom, then the fresh herbs, then my chicken spread. Then I did slices of cherry tomato, little droplets of crushed tomato. You can use tomato paste diluted with water to drizzle. That's gonna be even better. And then I did a little bit of drips of garlic if you like. Right, so here's my pastry, and simply the pastry goes on top. Right, so and then what I'm going to also do is, because I'm going to send Chris back in a while, I'm also going to create a design on each of them. All right, you can go back, Chris.
Hey, what people, I'm earning the money I don't get paid today.
All right, so here's my first thing of pastry. Simply place it on. It looks so good. You know what I'm impressed about is that I placed all my fillings just so that it fits the pastry. That was an accident.
No, it wasn't.
All right.
Susan says, I'm Cajun. My hubby's Italian. Excuse me. My hubby's Italian. And we never add too much garlic.
Right.
Shirley says, hey Mel, can you send me down some of these savory tarts when you send the flour? I'm getting hungry, haha.
Right. Okay, so I tore one of them one of my pastries. I'm just going to dot, dot, dot. This is how easy. This is why I'm in love with this pastry. Dot, 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 dot. Fixed. I'll do it again.
Shelley, I'll make you a promise. If there's any of these left by the time your flour is sent, we'll send you one.
Do it again. Do it again. But like, how it's so difficult to send fresh food.
It is, and there's going to be none left by the time.
The time the live's finished, probably.
Lucky has sent us a big super
Thank you, Lucky. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lucky. All jokes and poking and all that kind of stuff aside, really, really, really appreciate the support.
Oh.
Auntie Chris says, OMG, a combo of my two favorite things, art, crafts and baking, totally fabbo.
Yes, right. I'm so glad that this is, this could be something that you might like to incorporate into your cooking, because it is like so easy to make savory tarts, and like with the CK chicken flour or even the almond flour is quite low in carbs. Use that if you're not into the CK chicken flour, by all means. And then, okay, I'm just stocking or making my design, which I think, because this is the underside, I don't think you're going to see this, so it might be a moot point to create a design on them.
Well,
we'll find out.
You're causing Uncle Danny some angst.
What happened?
He says, OMG, no, put the cheese before the pastry topping. Okay, too late. Save yourself and put cheese on top of the pastry.
I forgot the cheese.
And then everything bagel.
No, everything bagel should be first. Well, let's try one, shall we?
I feel like this is fraught with potential for disaster.
Ha! Ha! Ha 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 ha! I did it!
I'm impressed.
What cheese should we use? Let's go with mozzarella. I definitely think we should have done I forgot my cheese, but
It really is unforgivable.
well, I saved the day. And imagine doing pizza like this, people. Imagine, because it's so easy. Although I have to say, pizza is pretty easy to do.
Shelley says, oh Chris, that's so nice. I was just joking, but I would certainly appreciate it if one did rock up with my order.
And imagine if we lived in the same state.
Well, whoa, that's what I was going to say. Is
I would definitely be spoiling you rotten.
imagine Shelley, when you get your big bad self up here, we will have a party and make all of your favourite things.
Yes. Take down.
Hey, Lucky's back to true form. I find this with Lucky, whenever there's something nice, there's something, it comes behind it.
Good. Fully deserving. Well done, and with the good work. Well done with the good work.
Well, Lucky says, Michelle, the Chris the Cookie Monster will never share.
Right, that's what it looks like. You cannot see a thing.
Go back a bit. And I'm doing...
Now we're going to brush these with butter. I really should moisten them up a little bit. No.
Like he says, it's all about balance.
Where is
What have you
my oil gone?
There.
Can you see the oil? Oh, there. Cool. I'm lazy
I'm the one that's blind as a bat.
lazy to melt butter, so I'm going to just do that.
Chef says pizza is life.
Yes, sure. We had you at pizza, didn't we, Chef?
You had me at hello. Susan says that's what I do. I forget one ingredient.
Yes.
I feel like
I'm completely human, people. all the mistakes, all the errors I make in our general videos are cut out for your convenience, but okay, he's leaving them in sometimes. I hope you've watched my spanakopita recipe because he is in full form over there.
Say fresh spinach.
I cannot. Fresh spinach. Anyway.
So Ruth is saying, could you use that Costco chicken to make the chicken flour?
Yes. Oh yes. Or because the chicken's cooked and it's shredded, it would halve your prep time to make chicken flour. I love it because I just spread it on a lined baking tray and I bake it so that it dries out completely. And then because it's already shredded, your blender or whatever you use to grind, it's going to have an easier time. Are you all right?
It jumped.
What jumped?
That thing in the oven.
Oh, because it's probably not.
It literally did this whole wobble thing. Like it's possessed.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right, so I won't put my tea towel back there so you can keep an eye just in the background on, but I need to calm down.
Do you want me to time these?
Yes, well, let's go for 20 minutes. 20 minutes and lunch, breakfast or dinner will be ready, people. And look at this, right? I made the pastry. I normally make my pastry the night before just so that I'm not rushed. Here it's our morning at 10 a.m. So I love to have my mornings a little bit more free in terms of prep work. But I did it all this morning this time and it worked out just fine. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's clear the deck.
Right, Shelley says upside down pizza. That would be cool. Oh, Mel and Chris, you guys are too good. Makes me and my heart smile. If I win Powerball, I'll move up closer to you.
Yes.
Look, you don't need Powerball, Shelley. Just come for a holiday.
Oh, that's not so easy. I think everybody deserves a holiday.
Well, I never won the Powerball last night, so some miserable sod has got my millions.
Did you even play though?
I did.
You did?
I invested a whole $5.
I think he's not telling the truth.
You say this a lot.
You never play lotto, the lottery.
Look,
or
you've got to be in it to win it, and me, I'm the last of the big spenders. $5 a week.
I might change out the water just so it stays fresh. Love this tool. So good. Put it back on.
Chef says, very creative with that tripod, Chris. Thank you, Chef. Where there's a will, there's a way. Shelley says to Lackey, I'm a cookie monster too, so maybe Chris and I will have to share or maybe fight for them. I'm sorry, Shelley, there will be no fighting over the cookies. They are mine.
Yes, Chris doesn't share, unfortunately.
What was it out of Friends? Chris doesn't share food.
Out of Friends.
Joey says it.
I'm not a person who can quote Friends sayings.
Joey was out on a date with a girl and she kept taking his stuff and he kept ordering side dishes for her, but she still would try his.
Oh, right.
And then he lost it and says, Joey doesn't share food. Auntie Chris says, LOL, next you'll need a drone flying over while Mel is making her magic. Hey, that'd be quite cool actually.
That would be. A drone. Yay, we have reset.
Shelley says, haha, I'd need Powerball to afford a holiday, LOL. Yeah, I missed out on last Thursday's Powerball again. I know, right?
Very
but
annoying.
Don't worry, because I got some exciting mail in the week. And, I did.
You got exciting mail.
I did. All I have to do.
I smell BS, people.
No, it's sometimes things happen in life and you just don't realize that like the universe is putting good stuff out there for you.
Stop beating about the bush, love.
Every so often.
What is this exciting mail?
Well, I had an uncle pass away in Nigeria, and he sent me. Well, he's got $30 million there. All I need to do is just pay 1,000, and then I get the 30 million. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. What? I already sent the money.
Oh, that's fantastic. I hope, I wish you well on your journey.
But we share everything. Ruth sent a message and then took it back.
Unless YouTube took it off.
No, no, I see. I think Ruth might have been worried. She said to Shelley that she should stab me for the cookie.
Oh, bless you, Ruth.
Which I find funny. So if YouTube took it away.
Don't delete those. Bring them.
Oh, it's come back later. Michelle stabbed Chris with a fork.
Good. Yes. Well done. Well done.
Yep. Perfect. Oh, here we go. I think Lackey's trying to trip me up here. Chris and his jackanories. What is a jackanori? Lackey, this isn't fair. I don't know what a jackanori is. Ravi has arrived.
Hello, Ravi.
It's nice to see you guys.
How are you?
Hello, Ravi. I don't know if that made it in the shop.
I think it did.
Shelley says, "LOL, okay, I won't try fighting you for the cookies. I'll just enjoy the smell of them as you eat them."
I would
of
have to send you a secret batch, I think. Definitely. The pastry puffed.
Oh.
The pastry is puffing up. I added a teaspoon of baking powder to see what would happen. And the pastry is puffing up. People. Oh my God. I cannot wait to eat these things. I cannot wait.
The smell already. I got to work on that smell-o-vision for Auntie Chris. Lackey says it's English slang for long-winded stories.
Oh yes. Oh gosh, he can go round and round the bend and then drive all of us round and round the bend.
To quote Mel, I ramble on.
Ramble. He was, the first time I said to him, could you stop your rambling, and he was so unhappy with me. I ramble. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you.
Unbelievable. So many women complain about that. Oh, my husband doesn't talk to me. You don't have that problem.
So many women do complain that my husband doesn't talk to me, but there are a lot of women in my position who would just love some peace and quiet, I think.
I'm sorry I love you more than you love me.
There's all kinds of people on this planet and they swing all kinds of ways.
That's 2 weeks in a row you said swinging all kinds of ways.
Did I?
Yeah, you said it last week, and it concerned Grandma Green, remember?
Oh, yes. Oh, I better stop saying that then. Because I know that it can be misconstrued, but I totally mean it in its original form, not hinting at anything else. Yes, what are you reading there?
Shelley says, ha ha ha, Chris, those flippin' scammers. I'd be super rich too if I responded to all those who emailed me. I tell you what, they are getting more and more and more creative with how they try and scam you.
Ah, speaking of which, we had a renewal notice. It looked so like government official, officially from government. And then in small print, it says, oh, renew your membership or renew your subscription. And then at the bottom, it says you don't have to pay a membership or something.
Yeah,
but
this is not a part of ASIC or whatever it was, the government.
The government body.
Yeah, it was basically a thing to re-register your re-register your business online. For what? It literally came as though it was part of, like from the tax office or something like
Yes,
that.
that's
Very, very official.
That's what it looked like. And we know that when you register a business, you register it once and that's it. And now I think it's about the third time we've got these renew your membership, re-register.
Yeah, re-register your business or
Yes.
your membership, where you get stuff through email all the time.
Oh yeah.
Particularly the ones who are gonna, like, I don't know, supercharge your YouTube channel and all this other kind of stuff. It's like, why don't you just say you want money for nothing? People would probably donate if they did that.
Yes. How are we doing for time?
We have got 10 minutes. So I shall read some more comments. Susan says, you'll remember to give a thumbs up, only 17 of us have. Yeah, thumbs up, people, smash that like button, y'all ain't ready for this.
Y'all, smash that.
Destroy the like button.
Can't do it, people. Can't do it.
We must start the live next week like that. What's up, guys? It's your girl Melstar here. Y'all ain't ready.
Melstar.
Yeah, you gotta come up with a, you know.
I thought Mel was good enough. It's already a shortened form of my name, which is Melissa. So I mean.
And you gotta have a name for your army as well, for your crew.
I think I should leave that up to the army.
The melanators. You know?
Melanators. It sounds like marinade.
Uncle Danny says, Chris, which one looks best to you? It's the one with the cheese, huh? I know you're going to hoard that one for yourself.
Uncle Danny, I'm completely on board with what you're saying. The cheese is definitely, I mean, it's going to be the best.
I can't remember which one has the cheese, but I'm telling you right now, none of those are safe.
Yes.
If you could smell what I'm smelling from here. Chef's asking, did anyone get a game ad that was a bit risque?
A game ad?
Yeah, it must be the ads they stick in the live feed.
The live show, yeah.
Some of them are getting a bit sus. Ruth says, I want to cook in Mel's kitchen.
One day.
Lackey says...
It's an impossible dream, isn't it? Lackey says...
Lackey's laughing at me and says, Chris, I'm sorry I love you more than you love me.
Yes, this is a very one-sided
I didn't know if anyone
relationship.
I didn't know if anyone caught it. I said it to you, but you kind of glossed right past it.
What did you say to me? I zoned him out. So
exactly.
Yes.
See,
what did you say?
It was while you were talking about wanting some peace and quiet, from me talking a lot.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I'm sorry, I love you more than you love me. You completely missed it, but Lackey.
I heard it, but I just thought, like, why is that appropriate even?
Shelley says, yes, scams are everywhere, getting sneakier. If it's a government thing or something that looks official, I go find a contact number and call the actual department to check. Yeah, I do that too. And generally you can actually suss it out from either an email address or website or, whatever.
Yeah.
And Shelley also says, cheese always makes things better. It's true, actually.
But you know what? It's nice to see, because you don't always have the ideal ingredients in your pantry. And like, if you wanna just throw something together quickly, it's gonna be good to see with cheese, without cheese. What do I do? Because the cheese will make it, moisture filled and yummy. So that's why I added the olive oil first, and I was doing little bits and pieces like the crushed tomatoes to add the moisture. But it's going to be a good test to see, hey, can I do this without cheese? So.
I feel like cheese and mayonnaise are two things that just kind of zhoosh up any...
Yes, and then the question is, what if you just spread a couple of things and then with your upside down cooking, you did a couple of ingredients, baked the pastry with that, as in flavor your pastry, and then added your toppings after your pastries cooled down, because then you could hold it. It'll be, like a piece of toast, if you like. And then, you could load it. I'm just saying. These are ready. What time is it now?
It is 10:45.
10:40. So.
You want to know how long they got left?
Yes.
6 minutes.
So I'm going to say 15 minutes is enough, because once your pastry is cooked and it has a little bit of browning, your savory tarts are ready. So let's grab some oven mitts.
Shelley says, keto mama, me too. I'd love to have that much space to cook and bake.
This much space.
Yeah. Maybe it looks different on camera, but our kitchen's not that big.
Yeah, it's we short on space. But I guess like if I wasn't doing YouTube, honestly, this would probably be enough. It's just that like with YouTube, you need everything on hand. You need extra bowls. You need all of it. I'll show you. I've got this much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with the gold ones that I just used.
I was just looking at, you are out of
Measuring cups.
You are out of control. Look at these. You've got yellow oven gloves to match yellow pot stands to go with yellow utensils
and
over there.
that is because,
and yellow flowers.
That is because I want to create a happy space for the people who visit my channel, and I don't only want them to get a recipe, but I want them to have a pleasant experience, and for that you need happy colors.
That was an amazing cell job. What a load of cobblers.
Anyway, we're not going to worry about you too much.
I wouldn't worry about me. Now, I'll come and do a thing. Auntie Kathy says, always good for a laugh on here. Love it.
Okay, wait.
Right.
I'm struggling a little bit, wait.
Don't burn yourself.
These muffins, these
Why don't you put the gloves on?
They are too stiff because they're brand new. Anyway.
Well, if you slide this a little bit to your left, then I can do my...
Just 1 second, because I need to show. I'm just going to get another cookie sheet. Sorry for the noise. I'm just grabbing another cookie sheet. And I'm going to place that on there, like that.
Do some flippage.
And do some flippage.
This will be good.
I don't think I can do it with these though.
Leave it for a minute.
Yeah, leave it for a minute.
Yeah, you'll burn yourself and I'll get cut to shreds.
Oh, that guy's become infamous. There isn't a week that goes by that he doesn't mention the guy that got angry with him because I burnt myself. Anyway, can we get over that, please, at some point?
Coming deep, man. Coming real deep. I think I need a hug. Michelle Shelley says, have to admit it wouldn't hurt me to cut back on the amount of cheese I eat. LOL. Can't wait to get the flour. Gonna have to make these savory tarts. Your kitchen is bigger than mine. I love it.
Wow, that's awesome. I feel like I need double this the size of the kitchen because our
YouTube life.
yeah, and like the appliances, we've accumulated so many appliances, and if you love appliances, you know it can become a problem to store them in a normal size kitchen. So we got a shelving system from IKEA to just have them all in one place, because at one stage they were sitting on our dining room table and like the dining room table became full.
We must do an updated house thing. Is in the house tour that we did, the things are sitting all over the dining room table.
Yeah.
And that room is a lash boutique.
Right.
Which is not anymore.
Can I hold? I think I can.
Give it a sec.
No, it's not. My next trick.
No way that worked.
Oh, my basil stuck to the thing a little bit,
That's alright though.
but I'll put it back.
Right. Shall I do some zoomage?
Yeah.
Now move it towards you a bit.
Oh. But can you see here, my basil stuck to the thing a little bit, so I'm just putting that back.
Move it back and left a bit. There we go. I can come a little bit forward if you want.
Oh my goodness.
Ravi says they look amazing. Susan says yum, looks delicious.
So where's the one with the cheese? I think that's it there.
Where's the cheese?
It's interesting that these basil leaves didn't stick to the baking paper, and I wonder if that's because of the cheese. But yeah, when they cool down, this will firm up a little bit, but I don't see why you need to wait, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just going to be just so yummy to have. I'm impressed.
Not bad, not bad.
No bad. Well, would you like the cheese one?
Hell yeah.
I'll grab some plates. Oh, the 20-minute alarm has gone off, people. I'll be kind and give you the cheese one. That's what it looks like.
Lackey says, Chris, everything needs to match. Watch out, you might get replaced.
Yes.
But you see, Lackey, opposites also attract. So,
You think you're safe?
yeah, I should be safe.
How are you opposite to me?
I'm completely opposite to you. Auntie Becky says, then it should be pink, Mel, not yellow.
I've actually had pink for a while, and I just thought that I'd do a change. Sorry, I'm feeding my face.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
So good. So good.
I can't taste any chicken in the chicken flour in the pastry
No, I can't
because
either.
it's savory, right? And there's a lot of seasoning,
And there's chicken in it anyway.
and it's a chicken kind of thing.
I was a bit worried because I made no secret of the fact I don't like the chicken CK flour. But in certain things you can't taste it.
Oh, my goodness.
Shelley says your lives are always fun. It's nice to be able to connect this way too. Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you.
Susan says yum, looks delicious. Ravi says looks amazing. Ruth says very pretty, Mel. Chef says those look outstanding. Shelley says I've got a small kitchenette and too much stuff. My benches are covered. I need a big spring clean. Spring clean in autumn. LOL.
Yeah, and I know, like, it's hard when you don't have proper storage and space. We do have space. It's true. We have space, but
It's like the day of the Triffids in here with kitchen appliances taking over. Auntie Chris says, my name is Auntie Chris and I'm addicted to small kitchen appliances. Well, you are in very, very good company.
yes.
Mackie says, Michelle, my husband said the same thing, except all we end up doing is the spring clean shuffle.
No, yeah, and throwing out stuff can be pretty hard and daunting. Especially like if you know you use it sometimes, use something, an appliance sometimes, so, oops.
Every week.
Every week.
Every single week.
I didn't sit last week, did I?
You did
So
a
I
little
didn't.
bit. You always managed to bump that thing. It's only been there since we moved in.
I'd like to see you sit and not have your knees bump into the microwave.
I have slender knees, so they may not.
You have chicken legs.
I tried so hard to get that out with a straight face.
Yeah, chicken legs.
Always skip leg day. The Melbourne mischief maker Michael Rosenau has arrived.
Yay, thank you Michael for coming. Michael was busy today, but he has made an effort to tune in.
Well, Michael says he's here to see if I've been in any fights with the chicken. I'm fighting the chicken right now as we speak, and I'm winning.
I just want to criticize what I've done here. Happy with the pastry, right? It's doing the job that I wanted it to do. Oh, you want another? Here, have one without the cheese and see what you think. For me, I think I could have put, I could have added more filling. Because, like to me, that there's a lot of spaces, you know, where you just get pastry. And it could be that, you know, you either add more or you have less pastry, or you actually just do a template. You could use all sorts of things, like, you know, if you have if you have cookie cutters, that could be a good way. You could cut out your pastry with your cookie cutter, and then just make sure that your filling, as you're building your layers upside down and back to front, of course, you could just put it in there and then add your thing on top. That's probably the only improvement I would make on them. But other than that, the taste is great. I'm happy. I love, like, I think my most favorite combination flavor would be tomato with basil. I just love it, you know, because I love Italian. But then, you know, I don't ever say what my favorite is, because, you know, I have so many. And, you know, it's wonderful to be able to have your favorite food and still do low carb or keto. And yeah. So super exciting. I don't think I'd be making a video of this, because what would you call it? Upside down tart. I have no idea. Upside down savory tart. Upside down, but it's upside down cooking. The tart isn't upside down. So, no idea. Anyway, on that confusing note, that's probably all I have to say, and we will finish off with the last bit of comments, because we want to know what you have to say.
Well, it seems like a fight's breaking out between Shelley and Auntie Becky.
Oh, what's happening?
Well, Shelley says no pink, yellow, blue, reds even, but no pink, please, LOL.
Really?
And Becky says...
Pink is life.
Becky says, Shelley, you and I are going to go round now. Round or fight? Let's see. Auntie Becky says, you are a person who likes change, Mel. When I move in a house, I plan where everything goes and it stays there until I move. I have had the same bathroom decorations for nearly 3 decades. Wow.
That's awesome. I will definitely agree with you there. I do like to switch things up. I will get new cushions, you know, to just change the look of the room. Or, you know, I will get a new rug to match those cushions. And I think maybe 5 years, and this is not my kitchen, of course, because I do all this for you guys, but the rest of my house, I think a couple years, maybe up to 5 years max, and I'm switching everything. Would you say that's true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do it like wholesale, you just update regularly.
Like small bits and pieces. It sort of
transitions over time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very gradual thing. All of a sudden, like one thing will disappear and another thing will come. But if you look at it over a period of 6 to 12 months, The whole thing's changed, but you don't really notice.
Yeah.
It's quite clever, actually.
Oh, I didn't know that I was being clever.
It stops me questioning it.
Anyway.
Ruth says, Chris, put on some shorts and show those chicken legs. Ruth, first of all, I cannot locate my permit allowing me to do so. And second of all, I wouldn't have seen that much white meat since my Thanksgiving turkey exploded. Marianne says, I have so many kitchen appliances and bought a sous vide this week. What the heck? Did I read that wrong?
Sous vide.
What?
Sous vide.
A sous vide.
Some people say, so it's French, right? The
is it?
The S is silent.
So it's a sous vide.
Sous.
Well, it's a second.
Sous. I can't do this, people. I just got.
What the hell is it?
Sous vide. Sous vide.
Yeah, got me a sous vide. What is a sous vide?
No, I'm
What is
not.
it?
No, look, Google it. Honestly, I can't.
All right, I'll just stay ignorant. You wonder why I'm like this. Now I have to find a place for it. My kitchen is as big as what is in your camera frame, including my refrigerator.
Right, okay. Yes. I can certainly relate to what you're saying. I mean, I don't know. Anyway.
Lucky says, Chef with Chris's chicken legs, the chicken was probably looking for a mate.
Mm-hmm.
And Chef is in there laughing along with Lucky. Auntie Kathy says another great recipe.
Yeah. Thank you, Auntie.
Our born lady has arrived.
Oh, hello. How are you? Are you great? So nice to see you.
Says, you are adorable, Mel. Basil, I grow in the kitchen, so I have it near.
Yes. Good stuff.
Uncle Danny says, ha 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 ha. He didn't even share one bite of the cheese tart with you, Mel. Gotta love that guy.
No.
I'm sorry, if you give me something, it's then mine.
Some people think I maintain my weight by doing keto, but I really starve in this
You're
house.
actually starving.
Yes.
Shelley says, upside down savory surprise is what you could call it.
Upside down savory surprise. I love
I like that. We should use that.
Who's the dad? Shelley.
Shelley.
Thank you so much.
Our born lady says, Chris, chicken legs? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes, chicken legs.
It's because his knees are so skinny and then do you want to come show us your legs, love?
No. I will not.
I'm so trying not to lose it. That comment about your chicken legs. Sorry, I'm in tears.
I'm so hurt. Oh my god. Michael says, upside down Chris. I don't know if that's for a video title or just to have a poke. We'll say just have a poke. Our born lady is laughing because I said permit. Marianne is laughing. Becky and Michelle are still going on about where they are, so they can have a fight about pink or yellow. Chef says, LOL, I'm with you, Chris. My legs look like 2 milk jugs under a black light. But they're not chicken legs.
Oh, Chris has lost it now. Chris is done. He's
2 milk jugs under a black light. Oh, the mental thing is, yeah, but you're right, at least they're not chicken legs. Excuse me. Shelley says, OMG, I'm almost in tears laughing at Chris's response to Keto Mama's request for Chris to wear shorts and show his legs. OMG, LOL. Auntie Chris says, definitely not upside down tart. That title could get you knocked off YouTube. That's what I was thinking when you said it.
Oh.
Upside down tart.
Oh, because the tart is some certain. I don't
term,
think of these things. You know what I mean?
You're so innocent.
No, I'm food focused. That's what it is.
Our born lady says sous vide. Okay, yeah. Well, clear to say I messed that up.
Even I said it wrong, but at least I was closer.
Michael's got to go. Later, Michael. Thank you for joining us,
we're going
brother.
to go soon too.
Uncle Danny says pronounce sous vide. I'm from French Canada.
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 He's teasing you, Uncle.
Whoville.
Anyway.
Album lady, what Danny said. Michelle, OMG, I'm cracking up at Mel. Cracking up.
Who said that?
Shelley.
Shelley.
Lucky says the title tart refers to Chris.
Oh, yes. You should dress up as a tart one day. He's so funny as a tart. I think you last did it when our daughter was like, she was 8 and she wanted to put makeup on her dad.
Oh, I should find that photo.
Yes. Anyway.
Anyway,
I had such an amazing time with you guys and with our, resident clown in full form.
Happy to be of service.
All these chicken leg conversations and white legs. Okay. I will see you guys next week, and this week we have got a great video coming up. I hope you get to see it, and we'll see you there. Stay safe and be well.
Bye guys.
Now for my time.